A young boy buys a gift for his mom, but then Keanu Reeves walks in and changes everything. Where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. It was a crisp evening in December 2013 when 12-year-old Ethan Parker emptied his piggy bank to buy his mom a Christmas gift. He stood in a bustling Los Angeles toy store when none other than Keanu Reeves walked in, turning the moment into something unforgettable. For months, Ethan had been saving every penny he could find. His mom, Claire, a single parent, had been his pillar of strength since his dad left when Ethan was just a toddler. At 34, Claire juggled 2 jobs, waitressing by day and cleaning offices by night, to make ends meet. Though money was always tight, Claire never let Ethan feel the weight of their struggles. She transformed their tiny one-bedroom apartment into a warm haven filled with laughter, love, and joy. Claire adored Christmas, even though their decorations and gifts were minimal. This year, Ethan was determined to make her smile in a way she hadn't in a long time. He remembered how, weeks ago, she had paused to admire a snow globe in a shop window, a delicate one with glitter swirling inside, showcasing a cozy winter scene. She had admired it briefly before walking away, saying, "Maybe someday." That someday, Ethan decided, would be today. Counting out $17.36 in coins and crumpled bills, he walked 2 miles to the store after school. With a racing heart, he picked up the snow globe and brought it to the cashier, hoping the price hadn't increased. But when he got there, his face fell. "Sorry, kid," the cashier said with a sympathetic tone. "The price went up last week. It's $22 now." Ethan's stomach dropped. Desperate, he added a few more coins from his pocket, but it still wasn't enough. Fighting back tears, he turned to leave, feeling defeated. Just then, a deep voice behind him said, "Hey, let me help with that." Ethan turned around, and to his astonishment, there stood Keanu Reeves. Dressed casually in a baseball cap and sporting a scruffy beard, Keanu's kind smile eased Ethan's nerves. "Buying this for someone special?" Keanu asked, crouching to Ethan's level. Shyly, Ethan nodded. "For my mom. She really liked it when we saw it before." Keanu's face softened. Standing up, he pulled out his wallet. "Tell you what," he said, handing a crisp $50 bill to the cashier. "This one's on me, and make sure he gets some change, okay?" Ethan, stunned, managed a quiet, "Thank you." But Keanu wasn't finished. "You know," he added, "I've got a soft spot for moms. She sounds like an incredible woman." "What's her name?" "Claire," Ethan replied. Keanu smiled wider. "Well, Ethan, let's make sure Claire has the best Christmas ever." The pair then wandered through the store together, looking for another gift. Keanu asked Ethan about his mom, her likes, and even about Ethan's favorite things. As they walked, customers began to notice the celebrity, and soon, a small crowd formed. When they reached the counter with a second gift, a cozy scarf Keanu insisted was perfect for Claire, Keanu paid for everything, handing the bag to Ethan. He knelt down again, his tone serious but warm. "Now, promise me something," he said. "When you give this to her, tell her it's not just from you. Tell her it's from someone who thinks she raised an amazing kid." Tears filled Ethan's eyes as he held the bag tightly. "I will," he whispered. Just as Keanu was about to leave, something unexpected happened. "Hey, Keanu. You're a legend, man," someone in the growing crowd called out. A ripple of applause followed, and another voice shouted, "Can we get a photo?" Keanu smiled politely, but turned back to Ethan with a playful grin. "Want to help me make an escape?" he joked, winking. Before Ethan could respond, a woman stepped forward. Middle-aged and dressed sharply, she addressed Keanu in a calm but firm tone. "Mr. Reeves, may I have a word?" Keanu's expression shifted slightly, guarded but still approachable. He glanced at Ethan and said, "Hang tight for a second, okay?" The woman pulled Keanu aside, speaking in hushed tones. Ethan couldn't hear their conversation, but he noticed Keanu's face change from surprise to a thoughtful frown. Then, to Ethan's astonishment, Keanu turned back toward him, his expression resolved. "Ethan," Keanu said, kneeling once more. How about we make this an even better day for your mom? What do you mean? Ethan asked, blinking in confusion. Keanu's grin returned. You'll see. But I'm going to need your help. What happened next would forever change Ethan and Claire's lives. But at that moment, Ethan had no idea what was coming. He only knew that his favorite movie star had just turned the hardest Christmas into something magical. Keanu met Ethan's gaze, his tone serious yet comforting. Sometimes, people cross paths at just the right moment, he said. I think this is one of those times. Trust me. Ethan nodded, feeling a strange sense of security in Keanu's words. The woman, who Ethan later learned was Keanu's assistant, whispered something to him again. Keanu nodded before turning back to Ethan. Before we go, Keanu said gently, tell me about your mom. What's her dream? What does she love more than anything, besides you, of course? Ethan hesitated, unsure at first. His mom rarely talked about her own dreams. Her life had always been about him. But then he remembered something she had said late one night when she thought he wasn't listening. She always wanted to be a teacher, Ethan said quietly. She loves kids, but she couldn't finish college because of me. His voice cracked with guilt. She says it's okay, but I know she wishes she could have done it. Keanu's face softened as he listened, his eyes filled with understanding. Then he smiled, a warm, reassuring smile that made Ethan believe things might just turn out okay. Let's make something happen for her, Keanu said, his voice filled with quiet determination. Ethan didn't fully understand what Keanu meant, but he nodded anyway. Moments later, Keanu took Ethan's hand, and together they left the store. The crowd buzzed with whispers, phones recording every moment, but Keanu waved them off with practiced ease, keeping Ethan close by his side. Outside, the chilly air bit at Ethan's cheeks, and he realized how far he was from home. I should probably head back, Ethan mumbled, clutching the bag with the snow globe and scarf. My mom gets worried if I'm late. Keanu crouched down, meeting Ethan's eyes. Do you trust me to get you home safely? Ethan nodded without hesitation. Keanu pulled out his phone, made a quick call, and within minutes, a sleek black SUV pulled up to the curb.